Yeah, it moves. Yeah,
But is that better?
yes,
Is this better?
yes.
Mic check.
Ew.
I can hear.
There we go.
You are now listening to the smooth sound.
Smooth sound, cool. Carolina, that thunder in the background.
95.
Hey, listen.
If you up right now, I already know what you do.
Yeah.
Let's get you into the mood.
Hey, to be that nigga
And it kills me
in the
Melanie
fucking-
Fiona?
to really know how to.
You didn't crack last
that
night.
nigga in the radio station by himself. Like it's like him and the board op.
Yeah.
Like in that bitch just getting off, nigga.
You can never have a bad day because you get into that and it's just like, I know you didn't get no ass last night.
Yeah.
It's okay, but I got a song for you.
Yeah.
And you be like, damn, he really talking to me. Meanwhile, he the one that didn't get no ass last night.
Didn't get no ass.
I was here last night.
Yeah.
Every night. Playing y'all these fucking slow ass songs. I'm
Hell
pissed.
yeah. Damn, I never thought about that.
Upset.
I never thought about that.
Oh my God.
He curating the night sounds, but shit. Unless
Deflection.
he had some hoes in the studio during the commercials.
Man, he be playing mad other
A
music.
little bit of coke.
I was about to say, I want to reach back to the
Little bit of
time
drugs.
where niggas was really getting the cocaine,
Yeah.
pure cocaine,
Pure cocaine.
before it got tampered with.
Few girls.
I don't need it.
Few party girls. Hey, listen. You take me back to the 70s? Was it what, 70s, 80s?
I think I said the 70s, yeah, that y'all would live in.
I probably dabble. I'll probably give me a little vial. You know what I'm saying? Carry around a vial, you know what I'm saying? Pop, pop, pop. All right.
Ah!
Yeah. You gotta have that pinky nail. Goddamn. Be like,
Because when it starts doing what it's supposed to and you already feeling like that person,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Run
you
it
know
back.
what I mean?
hey, everybody needs to get on
Yeah,
this.
let's get
Now
on.
you off the board with it. Just
Yeah. Yeah, because that's down in the party because you didn't mix shot. Now you didn't mix alcohol in it.
Where my
Yeah.
vial? Where my vial?
Yeah.
at?
You're like,
Where my
where my-
vial?
You got, I need a bump. I need a bump. You need a bump? I got a bump. You know what I'm saying? Pop, 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 pop.
My person ain't in the spot today.
and they be talking mad fast too.
Yeah.
But in their mind, it's normal speed.
Because you hit that. Nah.
Like
gotta
Donnie
clear
from
that.
Wild Thornberries.
Yeah. Like, you're like, all right. Like, yeah. Like, hey, I'll probably keep me a little vial, a little pinky nail. You know what I
Don's
mean?
using again.
Yeah.
We can always tell.
In your life.
They almost look down on you if you wasn't doing that. Like, hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we
you
doing
had to
bump.
leave the party.
Hey, we doing bumps. Let's go. Like,
because
oh,
now it's like, yo, are you an op?
yeah.
Like, are you wearing a wire?
Exactly.
Check them.
Yeah.
Do a bump. Mm-hmm. Do it.
Now
watch you do it.
Now you pressure.
They was making you get to check the wire. They was making you get butt naked too.
butt naked, nigga.
All of it.
Yeah.
You like, man,
Like physical. Lift the balls. Cough. Like, damn.
clean.
Yeah. Oh, he good. I mean, he good. Nah. It's like, what the fuck?
What's a moment in your life that you feel like you can go back to, that you would want to go back to, whether it be a year, just something that you was like, damn, this was a time, and I would do that again. High school?
High school.
I was gonna say the same.
Yeah. But it depends on the type of person you was.
I mean, let's be a little bit more specific though. Like, what year? Obviously, senior year, right?
Probably not even. I wouldn't even give it
For
that.
me-
I say sophomore, junior.
Yeah, I'm about to say I had a fire junior year.
Sophomore, junior.
I say sophomore, junior, and I'm on the opposite. So I'll let you go because I'm on the opposite.
So high school definitely wasn't mine. But if I had to pick high school, it'd probably be actually that 2010, 2011 time frame. Cause that's when Drake was starting to pop.
Yeah, he was
Kanye was at peak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bad
like
stuff was coming out. Travis
yeah, it was a good time for music.
Yeah.
Good time for music. But for me, I'd say probably like that 2015, 2016 time frame, because that was a good year for music too.
That was
I could do it though.
16.
we was in the DMV area.
16.
Yeah.
I was
And
up
we
there
gonna come
saying-
If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead. You don't no problem with no problem with
Those
me.
was good
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
So now that I say that, like,
Yeah. Ooh, it kind of shifts my answer. If peak time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to what was it? Yeah, 14, 15. No, 15, 16. 15, 16, that was right before I had my daughter.
Yeah.
So like, I'm in my bag now. Like I ain't got no kids.
Oh,
I start thinking about my daughter.
Yeah, so it's like
we got it. It's the greatest thing to happen to you. But damn,
it's
it is
pre-kid.
I know there's some other great moments too. We
You know
got
what I mean?
it.
Like it's pre-kid where you ain't got to think about your actions. You know, like you like, oh, I'm a father, or I got some,
Right.
like you just living.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, like 15, 16, we was in DC. We was moving around.
Yeah.
We was in that part of our career where we was like, we wasn't senior, definitely wasn't senior, and we wasn't super junior. We was like intermediate.
It was like pre-prime.
Yeah.
Pre-prime.
It was intermediate.
I just
It was
made
like,
that up, but it was pre-prime.
Yeah,
Pre-prime
we was
years.
on the come up. Like we was on that bubble. We was bubbling
Yeah.
to whatever we was gonna become.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So and then like you said, the music scene was on point. And I wouldn't go back to change anything. I would just go back to be in that moment again.
That's all.
I think that's a big
That's all.
difference.
That completely different question than what we're used to.
Yeah.
Is if you can go back.
And change.
Nah.
something.
If you could just
Nah.
go back and live.
And just be right back in that moment again. Yeah. 15,
Oh, yeah.
16.
My answer don't change. Then.
it's
Still high school?
It still might be high school. Because to what y'all said, it makes sense. And I'll be like, no, those are some cool times. But I was also grinding at that point too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I remember I had started I think I started my master's program around then. I did just join military or whatever. So it's like I had mad stuff going on, but I was trying to stay focused as well and have fun. But when I think back to times where it's like I didn't have I think I was just thinking about this to myself. And it was just like, high school, I didn't have mad responsibility.
Yeah.
Waking up at 7:30 or
Yeah.
whatever time you had to be on the bus and
Yeah.
stuff. Like you get to school, you kicking it with your people.
That's
You
it.
get off. You might have a free block depending
Yeah.
on how
Yeah.
you work your schedule. And then, I got it, with some of my guys and stuff. And we sit here, we partying. We throwing parties and stuff. We got shirts with our names
Yeah.
on the back. Like we
Yeah.
just having a ball.
Yeah.
And just living life. And me and my homeboy, we'll talk about it to this day. Like, dang, those are some wild times.
Yeah.
Us coming up like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, but no responsibility, no stress.
No.
All I got to worry about that is that
Was y'all doing teen clubs where you was from too?
Yeah, we had teen clubs out there. I didn't really frequent them often, but when we started doing like the party stuff, I think that's when I really started going out. When I started linking up with the fellas that I kicked it with.
Yeah.
So, those are times.
No, that's facts, because now that I think about that, like when I started, once my homeboy John got his permit and we was able to like move around.
Get the person with the whip.
Oh man, that one person, it only took one out the crew. Like we'll slab down in a whip like 10 deep, like you know what I'm saying?
All
like,
you need is $5.
We didn't
$5
care.
a
Literally, I
head.
was about to
You
say.
know what I'm saying? Like gas
For the
was
gas
cheap.
tank?
We'll load
Hey, I got
it up.
gas money.
Yeah.
What did that really mean though?
In high school, I worked at a grocery store that had the gas pumps. And on a Friday, if I wasn't going out, guess what? I was the attendant at the gas station.
Yeah.
They one girl put up $2 in. That's fine.
Yeah.
Make it safe.
Yeah.
I'm in high school.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's she going?
Yeah.
$2?
The $5 isn't wild at that point in time. Like you throw
Because
the
it's
$5.
like, nigga, you're gonna wake up and have the same problem you had yesterday.
Yeah. But in the moment, you just like, I need to get to this point.
Yeah.
And this is all I got.
This $2 is gonna get me to $5.
Yeah.
Because the next person got $5 for it.
Exactly. Hey, my homeboy lived down the way. In order to get to you to get that gas money, I just need to get to you.
Did a
So
little bit.
yeah.
Now imagine you do that and you get there and he ain't there or he ain't got the gas money. Nigga.
Hey, and he lied to you. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I done spent it on a dime.
Damn.
On a nick.
On a nick. Oh my God.
Thought
Listen,
you
we
buy
didn't-
extra other stuff before the gas that you needed
Yeah.
to get there. When that
Yeah.
money for the gas that he was gonna give you could have been used for the
yeah.
responsibilities and priorities.
Yeah.
That was learned
Exactly.
as well through
Exactly.
you
Trial
don't
and
really
error.
need to. You don't really need to do that.
Yeah. Trial and
Nigga,
error.
let me
on your
start this
books.
pod, nigga.
Yeah.
Focus on your.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? And welcome back. Feels like it's been a minute. But welcome back to another episode of the With the Bros podcast, a group chat turn podcast. It's your boy Rod. We got Brose in the building.
Yeah.
And to his right, Mr. 360. He don't know it yet.
I don't know where to look at.
You don't look nowhere. Just chill.
Yeah.
Right
Just
here.
chill. Just chill. I'm gonna give you some instructions. But to his right, my main man. We didn't even go over what to call you. What you wanted to be introduced
right.
as before
definitely
we
didn't.
started.
definitely
Because I could call you Ant. I can call you Tony. I can call you Anthony.
Not many people calling me Tony.
I can call you A Hurd. He said, not many people
calling me Tony.
He said,
you could.
He said, I'm going to let you cook, but
not a lot.
Okay.
You're in the few.
But I feel like because it's the first time that you're being introduced, I have to give some form of a government. Or you could just say, hey, look. Or you can introduce yourself. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm at Hurd.
Boom.
You wanted more. Cool.
And
hey,
Hurd.
back room, buddy.
Ant Hurd. You can go Ant Hurd, Anthony, Ant. That's cool.
Okay.
Do I need to get more?
I'm gonna take it back over.
I'll do it. Which one?
You yep.
Let me sit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my name is Ant Hurd. Call me Anthony, whatever fits. Long walks on the beach.
He is.
I work out in my free time.
Yeah. Somewhat single, yes.
You know, somewhat.
Oh, we're gonna
Wait a minute.
We're gonna get into that.
Okay. So, ladies, if you're watching, if you're listening,
You somewhat got a chance.
I know he look like a shadow right now with all this black on, but
Oh, I'm sitting here reaching in my pocket too. They probably think I can.
Yeah.
But nah, man, my dog, Mr. Ant Hurd, is in the building with us, man.
Yes, sir.
He's in the building with us.
First official guest.
First official guest.
With the Brose.
I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you.
I'm excited to have you here, man. I think this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Let's get lit.
How's everybody feeling before we get into it?
Oh, good. Feeling good, ready to pod. And before
We've been off a few weeks, so I feel like it's just due
we have
to make sure everybody's doing good. If there's any updates.
Yeah. Before we get in too deep into that.
Yeah.
Shout out to homie Bruce.
Yeah. Shout out to Bruce. He could not be with us this week.
You know what I mean? So
he'll
be back.
There's no backstory. There's no science to do. He just couldn't make it. We had a good run, 6-7 month run where we just
where the schedule synced.
The schedule synced, or we just skipped a week. But Bruce, he really wanted to be here, but he had some stuff he had to handle. So shout out to Bruce. But any updates? How's everybody feeling?
Hey, I'm good.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Man. Is this your first time being on a podcast?
Yeah, man. All these damn cameras. Oh, can I say that?
You can cuss. We got it out the way. I do ask that you trying to adjust the mic just a little bit. You don't have to raise it up, but just make sure it's pointed at your mouth because you don't have headphones on, so you don't know what you sound like. Oh. You don't have to put them on. Look, but I'm listening, and I just want to make sure everybody sounds equal.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
cool.
That's better.
You're good. Perfect now.
Look, I keep looking.
Please don't. That is.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with none of this. Yeah, that's strictly for me.
Nah, this cool though. This cool. It is mad cameras, but this is what's up. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Is it what I advertised when we talked about it originally?
Yeah, I had an idea.
Okay,
but it's different when you sitting in.
You thought I had 4 iPhones up, huh?
I didn't know what you had going on.
Okay,
you seen when I came here, I said, "Oh,
yeah,
nice."
Hey, we said the same thing when I first came in. I was like, "Oh, are we doing this?"
You know what's crazy though is I was sending these niggas the pictures of the
and you see pics,
the
and
transformation,
you just
okay, the
cool.
build up.
But when you walk in, you like, oh, okay.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, okay. We doing this. Yeah.
He not playing.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I want us to hang with the best.
Yeah. No, this is cool, man. What y'all got going on is mad great. Like all this stuff going on. So I'm here to support. Hey, let's talk it out.
All right. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Excuse me.
Get your shit off.
I have nothing to get off. But
there was no updates?
No. No, we did a couple weeks ago. By the time this comes out, this is almost a month removed. But we did go to the Black Effect Podcast Festival.
We did.
And in short, that was a great time.
Yeah.
It exceeded my expectations. It was a lot of networking, a lot of good energy, a lot of good vibes.
We back next year.
Yep, we're definitely gonna go back next year.
Shout out Mandy and Weezy.
We don't have to stay there long. But I did meet them, and I was a little starstruck.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because they were giving off that type of energy.
Yeah.
But it was just you have people in your life that you want to meet or you wish you'd meet. And to be able to meet them, I thought was pretty cool.
How high were they on your list of people that you'd want to meet?
Because I frequent podcasts, they were pretty high.
Yeah,
they were pretty high. And and he can vouch. Like, I don't talk about them like that, but I do reference them a lot. Cause I had to say that a certain way because that could sound kind of crazy, especially with the type of pod that they are too.
Yeah.
So, I have a question.
What's up?
Manny and Weezy, right?
Yeah.
You're not talking about Lil Wayne and Manny.
No. Mandy.
Oh,
so these are two females, two women. Yeah.
Lil Wayne and Manny Fresh. I was like, that's different. I was like, okay, they was in the spot. That's cool.
Yeah, no, two women and like so their original podcast, and he could probably tell me better. It was more so like women expressing themselves about sexual encounters and like preferences, kinks, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, they
like
used
relationships.
Yeah. So originally they were horrible decisions.
Yeah.
And that's to what he was explaining.
And a play on the word whore.
Yeah. But now it's decisions. And they also have a couple of like their own separate podcasts. But yeah, they've done a recent rebrand and, they're about to release a book. But anyway, doing a lot of talking about them. But, hosted by Charlemagne. Cam Newton was there. Portia Williams was there. Who else was there? Sarah Jake Roberts was there.
Sarah Jake Roberts.
Tank was there. Jacquees was there. Like it was a vibe.
Yeah.
It was a vibe. So we'll definitely be back next year. But that's
Yeah. The only update I got, it ain't even important. I switched from AT&T to T-Mobile and really didn't need to, but they was like, yo, we'll give you 2 free phones, Netflix, Hulu, and Apple TV included.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I ain't even need to change. Like AT&T was treating me good, but I'm phony.
Yeah.
I take it.
Yeah.
I take it. And I don't it wasn't as seamless as I thought it was gonna be. Like for us to be in 2025, like the switchover was a little tedious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just like, God damn, like y'all almost making me second think this shit. Like if y'all wasn't offering, honestly, the only thing that got me, because the price wasn't too far off from what I was already paying.
Yeah.
But it was the Netflix, Hulu, and Apple TV that got me because I was already paying for those subscriptions. So I was like, okay, if I could subtract that out of my pocket, and now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, shit, I'm actually still paying for it through the phone bill. Man, they get you.
I mean, you're probably saving a little bit.
Yeah. But not as much as like in my head. I'm like,
you thought you was cracking them over the head.
Yeah, like
you're not doing that.
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
What if the old service pulled up on you and it was just like, yo, you trying to backdoor me? And then they hit you with like a subtle text.
Yo.
And it was just like,
And they did hit me with a text. So when you port in your number, like AT&T texted me, was like, was this you? Like, we got a request to port your number. Was this you? And I was just like, yes. Like, but I did keep the AT&T internet. So, I still got an in with them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I still got it
because we use AT&T for internet too.
I'm not gone.
Yeah, I ain't gone. I'm there.
Look, the double word.
Yeah.
You keeping the door open?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple years.
Do we see a point where all of this shit is just consolidated though? Because I know we had to talk off cam where I was just like, yo, how many, if you were to do a bundle, like how many subscriptions do you think you would want, like need? If you had to build your dream bundle, would it be what, 8 apps, 7, 6?
Okay, let's put a number on it. Let's say 5 apps. Mm-hmm. What's your top 5 streaming apps that you must have?
Netflix, Apple TV, Max, Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd probably go maybe Prime.
Okay.
And I feel like I could take Prime out, but
okay.
I feel like you can take a few out.
Okay, well, I mean, hold yours. But hold yours. Hold yours. That's fine. That's perfect.
Yeah,
hold yours.
Much, but I'm just. You said what's mine?
No, I said hold yours.
I'm hold them.
Yeah.
So Netflix, Paramount, Apple, Max. Damn. And I'll say Hulu, but that's based on my wife. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if we even talking just streaming like shows or just subscriptions. Yeah, so that bag gets different.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, And it's interesting because it's just like he was saying, if we could just combine them all, like we need all these different services, but we got all these networks
Exactly.
up, right? But we combine
Exactly.
it into one. It's like what's this show? Black Mirror.
Yeah.
That first, what was it, like that first or second episode?
Yeah.
Of Black Mirror, when it's just like, oh, you paid for this, but you really want this. You really want this, so you got to pay a little bit more to get this.
Exactly.
Oh, well, we just changed our subscription again. So if you really want this, you got to go to the platinum.
Exactly.
And it's just like, dang, how many times
nonstop.
do I need to? So it's like, dang, that would be interesting though, to like have like one platform with everything on it. But even if we talking like that, it's like it'd be Netflix. I think I do find a lot of use in my Amazon Prime. I'm not gonna hold you. I do think I find a lot of use in my Amazon Prime. Netflix, obviously, for sure, and I do rock with Hulu. But aside from those three, I think I'm good on subscriptions.
Damn, that's solid.
Apple Music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do use Apple Music all the time.
Okay.
See, I didn't know that was on the table though.
That's what
I thought we were just talking like.
So
shows.
throw it on the table.
So subscriptions.
Yeah, subscriptions in general.
Entertainment.
What's my? It's 5 is still the limit.
Maybe
We doing top
entertainment
5.
subscriptions.
I like that.
Yeah, Apple Music is on there. I'm keeping Netflix, Apple TV. Actually, I think I'll go Hulu.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Hulu in mind.
I'll go Hulu, and then Max.
Okay.
That's my 5.
Y'all like have you ever used Spotify?
I have.
You prefer Apple over you prefer Apple over Spotify?
Yeah.
Same.
Apple, yeah.
I got both of them, and that's just.
I have both too.
I don't know why.
So, and I said this
I do have
before.
Spotify.
I said this before. Spotify. I feel like Spotify music hits a little harder than Apple.
And you talking about sound wise?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Spotify hits a little harder.
I can say that. I'll say when it comes to playlist, I think Apple is better.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Yeah, when it comes to like playlists,
That's crazy.
Apple better.
You know what I mean? Like the recommended playlist, or like if you type in like hip hop essentials or 90s slow jams.
I haven't played with Spotify that much to like be in the headphones and be like, oh, this song sounds different than it does on Apple Music.
There's a difference. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you bring up playlists, it's like I thought Spotify was in a different bag when it had the different genres and gym playlist this, gym playlist that.
Yeah.
But it has so many curators on there, like a SoundCloud, if you will. So where it's just like people are just creating playlists to create playlists. Now I don't play on Apple Music that much to know the different types of playlists.
Yeah.
But I know they have some that are for you,
Yeah.
some that a friend might have built.
Yeah.
You know, they have their different names and versions if you search them, but it's not as, I guess, customizable or creator friendly like I see a Spotify, if that makes sense.
That's true.
Yeah, because that was
true.
gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next
So
question.
I like to think of it like Apple Music is the Apple, is the iPhone, and Spotify is the Android.
Yeah.
Like that's how I look at them.
Yeah,
my phone.
Like
and
like
it's almost like cheating to have Spotify.
Yeah, like Android has a lot more options, a lot more.
It is funny. I feel like Spotify caught a stray just now because they probably not even affiliated with Android.
Yeah, they probably not. But I got both. I don't know how I got both. I ended up doing a free trial.
Yeah.
I never canceled it. Then I was like, should I cancel it? And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna let it run. I've been doing it, so that's yeah. It's
That
just
is a
let that shit
crazy
ride.
$9.99 that's pinging my account every month.
Well,
Let it ride.
Hey, listen, student account $5.99.
Yeah,
So I'm letting it ride.
Yeah,
Goddamn it.
yeah. I ain't mad at that.
I'm letting it ride. Y'all got any subscriptions where y'all just like, why do I got this? But you ain't took the time to get out of it. And
So I have my old lady and we have separate Amazon Prime accounts, and I'm like, why do I have
same
that?
household?
So I was abroad when I got it.
Yeah.
Still don't make no sense,
No.
but it's like I'm trying to make it make sense.
I'm
but
like,
for some reason, but you know what it was? I think I was trying to watch something and she wasn't trying to let me rent whatever I was trying to watch, and I was like, man, I'll just get my own shit.
Yeah.
Petty, but
Comes in clutch.
yeah, and I just never deactivated it. And I always have the mindset to deactivate a lot of these useless apps or some subs that I have, but I never get around to it.
Yeah.
You find out that shit like 6 steps, you like,
Yeah, you
whatever,
like,
nigga.
Shit.
And that shit just pinged. All right, I got 28 days.
Yeah, like I get it on the next one. Yeah.
I got 30 minutes to give to it.
Yeah,
That's it, man.
I'm trying.
like,
And that's probably why they do it like that, where they just make it, they just put 7-8 steps on it.
Are you sure? All right. Well, do you want to pause it?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want a discount? It's like, no, nigga.
Okay, tell me why.
Yeah, like, and then by that time, you just like, you know what? Fuck it. Just keep it.
Shit, I got something else to do right now.
Yeah.
I'll
Exactly.
come back to it.
I'm gonna tell y'all when I got that's ignorant. I don't even know how I got into it. I think the lady, she got me at the store one day, and I was just like, all right.
I already know what you're talking
CVS.
about. Oh, that's not it.
Care Plus or whatever the fuck. I was buying some medicine for my daughter, and the shit was like $16.99, and I was like, it was like just regular like cough and cold medicine.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, if you sign up for this, you'll get it for $9.99. And I was like, shit. So I signed up for it, but it was a 30-day trial. So next thing you know,
Oh, and that's probably what got you, because it was nothing down.
and then so boom, $5, and they still getting me till today. And every time I see it hit on my thing, I'll be like, damn, let me cancel this. But I just like, I don't know. I don't even go to CVS that often.
Yeah.
They just getting $5 for free. Like, hey, fuck it, donation.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie,
Donation.
them scripts do be.
Them shits be crazy. But then you'll look at you'll have the Dimetap, but then you have the CVS version.
Yep.
And you like,
Yep.
you going with the CVS version for the kids, or you don't give a fuck? Or
Nah,
like,
I'm getting them the real shit. I would get the CVS version for the adults.
yeah.
Whatever the.
But for the kids,
Nah, man, you got to get them the real shit, because they get sick so much. We don't get sick as much.
yeah.
And between my four, man,
Oh,
they just it's like a it's like they're running a 4x1.
Yeah,
they just passing it.
You got to kill it at first sight.
The ingredients are the same, are they not?
It say that.
Have you took the time to read the box on both? Because I don't know.
Some of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But you're saying the important ones are in both.
I'm just.
The actual shit that makes you feel better is in both.
My
It's the
child's mother
same
will
shit.
tell me like, oh, this is what you should buy. Cool. I have no problem. I'll buy that. And then if I'm in the store on a random one-off, let me just check to see how large these are really off of each other. Checking the ingredients, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem buying it. I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, baby's good.
Yeah.
But is there a true difference? Why do I have to?
I don't think it's too far off,
Look,
bro.
because
Nah,
why do I have to
something?
wait until they sit? They 6 or 7?
Yeah.
Different. I know the medicines are different.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You have Child's NyQuil. You got this. You got that.
And you have NyQuil
you
for
got-
adults, and you're giving the kids the
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, you got the what's it, like, something berry, whatever.
Yeah.
elderberry.
Elderberry, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I wasn't raised on that. I don't like. What is elderberry?
Yeah.
Does that grow on an actual tree?
Yeah.
Might be a dumb question. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I have to look it up because I have it. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're cooking.
Yeah.
elderberry.
I just feel
made
like I don't know, but I just feel like for the kids, man, you can't cut corners with kids' medicine, man.
Don't take a lot. Take a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of this. A little bit of that.
Now, if you're down on your luck,
I was just gonna say
hard, hey,
I was just
penny
gonna
pinched,
say,
Hey, you're
listen,
coughing and sneezing. I need you to take a
Hey.
little bit of this.
It
yeah.
have been times I've been at the house and like my daughter got sick and I only had the grown up version. So I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to pay 20. She be cool with 5.
Hey, give me a kid 5
cool with
milligrams of
5.
fucking.
Hey,
First thing in the morning, how'd you sleep last night?
Yeah.
You good, ain't you?
You good?
All right, let's go get some breakfast.
yeah.
Ready to play.
Hey,
Dang,
listen.
I did all right last night. Good job, Dad.
You know what I mean?
Nah, because what did it for me was the melatonin,
I
bro.
was just about to say, we got the 10 millis. The kids is the 5 millis. So if I bite this bitch in half,
Melatonin.
Bro,
I bite this
and
gummy in
we used
half.
to give it to my oldest. We used to give it to her religiously,
Yeah.
bro. I'm talking about that was a part of the
Go get you a gummy.
You need rest.
yeah.
Hey,
The whole time is we just let the
it gets
stamp
to the
leak.
point the kid come to you. Can I get the gummy before I go to? Hey, listen, don't
Not
be
the
asking for the
dependency.
gummy. Like
Yes.
now they created an addict. Now I got to wean her off. You got to go to sleep natural.
Take a glass of water before you go to bed.
We also used to do this too, and this is actually a perfect segue. But we also used to do this too with like medicine.
Yeah.
we'll make a little thing out of it. We'll be like shot. So that stuck too. And, 4 days that went by, she's cured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now she's, hey, mom, dad.
Where's my
Yeah.
shot at?
Shot,
Where's
shot, shot,
yeah,
shot.
Hey, that's ugly.
What?
On the outside, like she goes somewhere like, yeah, we take shots at the crib.
Horrible parenting.
Oh, my daughter knows. We at a restaurant. Cheers.
Oh man.
Wow. With the water?
Everybody.
Yeah. Like what y'all doing?
She knows how to order her drink.
Yeah.
Half lemonade, half water, please.
There we go.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she's well versed. I'm like, it's not me.
It's not me. Yeah.
Hey,
But why are you looking like a disappointment? But you've taught her that. She's seen it from somewhere.
Right, and she's lit. Oh, are they to-go boxes? Nia, I love you, baby, but come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I know you know what to do and you know what to say, but
Yeah, but-
you're just 5.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my goodness.
They be eating that
They
shit up.
eat it.
Eating it up.
They eat it up.
I'm like, you ain't even seen the worst of it. Wait till
Yeah.
we get home.
Yeah.
That's my baby, though.
The worst thing you could do for a black person is give them an audience.
Oh,
Come on
man.
now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Especially when
show
they
out.
know they got an audience too.
Yeah.
Oh, they start to cooking. They start.
And
to
as a
cook.
parent or a friend, right?
Yeah.
Because I got friends. I got friends who, nigga, you give him an audience.
Yeah.
You give your kids an audience. Oh, man, it's
Yeah.
over with.
They
Time to
get
go to
going.
work.
And I have no other choice but to let you cook.
Yeah.
I'm fuming on the
Yeah.
inside, but I
But then-
gotta let you cook.
At some point, you got to be the bad guy. All right.
Yeah.
Man.
Man, quit playing with them.
Yeah. Like y'all go ahead and go do what your mama had. You know what I'm saying? Talking about nothing, nigga.
And you talk about there was a car accident and the dude hopped out the car. Oh, let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. He opened up the car of the dude that had ran into the truck. Dude in the car like,
Yeah.
close the door.
Close the door, nigga.
Oh, I ain't fucking with him. I ain't fucking with him. Let me go to the driver. Oh, yo, shit, fuck, buddy. Da 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 da. Hey, man, you might as well go ahead and just get ready. The police on their way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm selling it. I'm selling it.
Yeah. Like,
You weren't supposed to run up on the car. I'm sitting there trying to sell what just happened.
Man.
that's the world we live in. Draw cameras first before anything.
Somebody's gonna stop.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Like,
that was a clip going around too
before
recently too. Where they was talking
anything.
about they was like the evolution of
Yeah.
tech,
Like, you see
not
some-
technology, but like social media.
Yeah. You see somebody crash.
It was
back
like
in the day,
05,
You render aid first. Now it's camera first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm walking up on though. It's a safety-ish thing as well. Like,
Yeah.
But a lot of times it's for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Nah,
Fair
for
enough.
sure.
Yeah.
Going back to drinking though, do y'all prefer day drinking or night drinking?
Day drinking is
Or
different.
no drinking?
It depends on the group. It depends on the group and the event. But day drinking, so I went out, me and my wife, we went out somewhere and we had got like some, matter of fact, it was mimosas.
Mm-hmm.
Mimosas is that sneaky drink that
It
you
is.
like, a little champagne, a little orange juice, whatever. Boom. 2. Let me get, you know what I mean? 3 in, you like, damn, what's the moves? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you in mode. Like,
This
you know
is
what I
the
mean?
start.
Like this is the start and it's the middle of the day, bro.
Yeah.
So-
And the chaser of orange juice gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
You go from this
Yeah.
to just
Like,
a drop.
Yeah, straight champagne. You
Damn.
know what I mean?
Especially them bottomless spots too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Knowing where you're going. Because, this place has bottomless.
Yeah.
Oh, we can run it up.
Yeah.
At least the next couple hours.
Bro.
Yeah.
Now-
Where are we going after?
Exactly.
Because we know what we're trying to do and what we on. But it depends on the day, too. We on Saturday or we on Sunday?
But I'd argue any day is a vibe for the day drink though.
It is.
Because
It can be.
you got to think, man. And as you get older, you're gonna need a nap for sure before any nighttime activity.
That's what
I
I was
need
about to
one.
say.
I need one. So, when you factor that in, you like, damn, okay, I got to make sure I got some rest. You know what I mean? I got to make sure I've ate.
Yeah.
And it's like now you're relying on, hours of darkness
Yeah.
to be pilled.
Yeah.
Whereas in the daytime, and it just feels so spontaneous too.
Yeah.
Like the drunk feels just more organic.
Yeah.
As opposed to night, you're forcing it.
Yeah.
Mindset. You got to dig deep.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you want to be there, you will.
This is true.
Look, don't fall asleep. Hey, we might go back
So
to the room.
that sounds like company
back
you
to
keep.
this. Look, I'm showering and changing. Nah, they know me.
Yeah.
Look, we came out here for a good time, not a long one. If we're out of town, yo, what are we taking naps for? We take naps at home. Now, not to disregard my brothers. Hey, you're away from home too. A lot of the stresses and X, Y, and Z, this is time for you to rest.
Yeah.
You get that. I'm holding you to it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm holding you. Hey, you said you need an hour, you got an hour, big dog.
That's it.
Hey.
But after that,
Time to get showered,
let's
changed
get
up.
to it.
I feel like vacations aren't applicable to this though. I'm really talking about on some just
On the regular.
typical weekend shit.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That's different too, because you have responsibilities come Monday. So that's why the Saturday, Sunday kind of matters. Where it's
Or
like,
you just value your personal time. That's how I'm looking at it. You just value, you like shit. I do want to get drunk, but I just want to get drunk in my house.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like you're never wrong doing that.
Yeah.
You're at home, you're safe, you're comfortable. What you need, you know where it's at. Mm-hmm. And if you fall out, you fall out.
I was about to say, and when you're ready to tap, you can tap.
Hopefully you send that text
right there.
just in case it gets too crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I think the day drinking, I mean, of course, you got to, like, to day drink and then want to have to do something later that night is like, all right, we need to plan that because that crash out can be crazy.
Shit, that was us in Atlanta.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Bro, we was at that festival all day, bro.
Drinking.
And I'm telling you, the energy was high.
Oh, man.
The drinks were good.
Yeah.
The vibes was vibing.
everything.
Bro, we messed around and left, got something to eat, thinking, all right, that'll reset us.
Yeah.
Man,
Bro.
we sitting on the couch at the B&B. I'm like, we ain't gotta slide.
We ain't got to do nothing.
We don't have to.
But the thing is, Bruce, so we had went out the night before.
Because I got there a day early.
Yeah.
I got there a day early.
So Bruce had got there the day of, and we kind of feeling like guilty, like, damn, we did go out yesterday. So even though we've been at the festival all day drinking and we're all tired, but if you want to go out, and he was like, I know our feelings was like, let's say, I hope this nigga say like, nah, we cool. He was like, shit, let's do it. I said,
I'm looking at that nigga like Ike Turner, nigga,
like, nigga, don't you motherfucker.
hey, I'm over here trying to rap chords up, nigga. I'm over here unplugging lights and shit, trying to give hints like, nigga, I'm tired.
But what you really in the mood for, though?
Yeah.
Give my contact. Like, what you really trying to get into, though?
what
It's
you
the
trying
last day.
It is funny, but damn, he not here to defend himself.
Yeah.
But it's funny because he's so soft spoken. He's just a it's whatever type of guy.
Yeah.
He's just a go with the flow.
That's what's up.
It's whatever type of guy.
Yeah.
So now it's back between him and I.
Yeah.
Okay, do we really want to step out?
Man.
But again, he was more so like, see nothing, say nothing. I'm like, nah, we can't be like that,
What type
bro.
of time are we trying to show him?
Listen.
And nigga, when I tell you, we ended up going out and we looked so crazy. We was in, first of all, we was in a standing only spot. Somehow we found some seats.
Yeah.
Nigga, we are sitting there looking like the oldest lame zombies ever.
Like, we just in that motherfucker.
Because mind you, we've been on our feet all day.
Yeah. Tired. And we were drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we were, and they was heavy-handed with the drinks at the festival.
Nigga, we didn't even drink at this spot. We literally just went there and sat there for 2 hours.
Like, yo, I'm talking about looking like the oldest niggas in the room. You know what I mean? Like, looking tired. Like,
People coming up talking to us.
we
Y'all
wasn't
should get
giving
up,
them
man.
no energy.
Get a drink, dance. We like,
Y'all chilling?
Like,
Being asked, y'all chilling, though, when y'all ain't really
yeah.
chilling?
Yeah.
go home, Roger.
It was
Go
ugly.
home.
Y'all ain't on
Hindsight,
nothing?
we should have never even left that house after we got
No.
there. Yeah. Hindsight, yeah.
Should have hit me. I might have had to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks off in the
Speaking of that, because prior to going, you did have a directory that you sent me.
list.
That's him. Yes.
Through
He-
many
solid.
years and through many
This
people,
man had
Hey, listen,
Atlanta, Georgia folder,
solid.
and then had
directory, too.
subfolders under the damn folder.
notes.
I said, yo,
Solid.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing that you have this.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Many of people.
Would you care to explain what,
Yeah,
how that came about?
Yeah, we all got notes on our iPhone. It took one time going to Atlanta, and somebody that's been to Atlanta say, "Yo, I got all the moves. Send it to me." In the notes, boom. First list created. Second list, someone's like, "Oh, I have some places that we should try. X, Y, and Z. Cool. Send it to me." That list was a little more detailed and a little different, and it had little reviews and stuff by it. I'm like, okay, shoot. If you want to do this, you should go here. If you like this, lamb chops are buzzing here. Oh, that's a bet. save it. And then I just curated it and sit there and went through the ones that I tried and what I didn't try and took out the ones that didn't exist no more. And then I was like, you know what? Because I already had a few for other cities I've been to. So it's just like, shoot, I take it. Hey, what's some spots like you do? You know, people that been to places. Yo, where should I look up?
Yeah.
Where should I go? Where should I try? So it's like you just saving at it because you never know when you're going to pull up.
Yeah. To have that on deck, because, you know, now when you go somewhere, you hit social media first. You know what I mean? And you're just trying to see what the vibes is. You watching all of the videos, the TikToks, the reels, trying to be like, okay, this look like something that I'm.
Let
but
me
to
show you
have
how
that
me and
list,
my friends bust down these wings.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
hey guys, you know what I mean? Like they lead off with that. Hey guys,
come with me.
yeah,
Let me show you how I tried this new dish today.
exactly. And then when you go there, like, hey, listen, you can get catfish on some of those because like it done been some ones like I've watched and I'll be like, okay, bet. I go there and I'm like, is this the same spot?
Bruh.
Like,
Ambiance, nigga.
Oversold.
Yeah, like
mannerisms. It's
You
like
ain't had
that.
wings until you came into this spot, and it's just like, I tried the wings there.
yeah, and it don't look like this, and it don't like like y'all must have knew the owner, and they did everything fresh at the moment when y'all was doing this video
Yeah.
What you
because
tasted was not what I had.
so yeah, you can get got with that.
Hey, buddy still thriving?
Who?
The dude that was doing the
Which one? Because it's two that
It's very vague.
like.
I
but
really-
he's
I
still
really-
thriving with the food, and I'm just sitting
So
here
you
like,
got
there's mad people with
most
food.
people know Keith Lee.
that's who I'm talking about.
Most
Keith
people
Lee.
know
And I
Keith Lee.
actually shout out to Keith Lee. I did not mean to. That was disrespectful what I just did. I said, buddy.
That was
I just couldn't think of it.
because a lot of people do.
You
that
made
shit
it worse
now.
talking about some. Yeah, that was kind of vague. No, nigga.
A lot of
Y'all know who I'm
a
talking
lot of
about.
buddies with food. We just
Yeah.
talked about people making reels and
Yeah.
We're
TikToks
talking
with
about
food.
we're talking about the average.
known people.
Because I watched
Yeah.
a dude, Mr. Chime Time.
Oh,
I'll send you him.
yeah.
Like,
That should
I'll be
got.
watching. So like Keith Lee is very positive, or like he just I don't like Mr. Chime Time. He being like
Keith
hey,
Lee is passive negative.
yeah.
I just made that up, but he's passive
Hey,
negative.
Chime Time gonna let you know like he gonna
Oh,
be like nigga.
I feel like
trash,
I
nigga.
feel like he made his brand off of that though.
Yeah.
I feel like a clip of his went viral, and I'm really just spectating, but
Yeah.
a clip of his went viral doing that, but all of his videos just end. It's almost like he went to go find overrated spots to shit on him.
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee didn't do that though.
Oh,
I'm
you
talking about Chime Time. Yeah,
He got ones where he bigging up. You probably
it's not often though.
But if you talking about virality, is that a word?
Yeah, virality.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a word.
Even if it ain't a
Passive
word,
negative.
we using that motherfucker.
Not a word.
Virality.
I'm fucking with passive negative.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be on a
like,
t-shirt.
Yeah,
Passive
virality. We need to, but
Spell it.
his.
I'm sorry.
Yep, don't do it.
Nah,
Don't do it.
challenge his ass.
Hey, viral.
Challenge his ass. Yes.
Virality, nigga.
Yes. Bye.
Virality.
Sitting there off the
Viral
mic.
ITY. Viral ITY.
It's
Starting up a
Virality.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta leave it alone.
Yeah, please.
But I will say the ones you catch may be the ones he's shitting on because that's the funniest. Because he's so raw with his
And them
like,
bomb drops be killing me too.
Everything.
like and his facial expressions and all of that. Like you know what I mean. So yeah. But he do be bigging up some of them though.
Yeah, Keith Lee though. I is he cool?
What you mean?
Like, I mean, I just haven't seen him. So I'm not asking like, yo, did his thing die? But you know,
What's he up to?
did he just kind of did it and he moved on, or is he?
That's a good question. I don't know.
You know how it be. Life hits.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Life start hitting.
That's
It's
not-
just like, yo, let me lock in on the shit I'm supposed to really lock in on.
Yeah.
I can't be fucking around with these restaurants and all these people.
That's what put him on though.
I think it gets harder.
No?
I think it gets harder to move around like that. Like you got to think about he got to switch it up so much because people might know. Like you know what I mean? Like he probably got to use like random family members or friends to go in and get. You know what I mean? Like
I can't go to the basic ass places.
Yeah,
and just be
like-
yo, I just want a 2-piece.
yeah, and they like, oh
fries.
shit, this for Keith Lee. Get the fresh shit. Like you know
It's
what I
gonna
mean?
be 15 minutes, sir. We're getting
Yeah.
you the fresh batch. Honestly, I'm just trying to make it home. Just
Yeah.
But that was his thing though. That's why he used to send, like his sister or his mom or he would send somebody else to go get the food, so that way they wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, because they'll recognize a food critic or some of a celebrity.
Yeah.
And you know, they be like, all right, we've been out here doing bullshit.
Yeah.
Dropping bad batches of chicken.
Yeah.
Let's
like, hey, this one for
go
Keith.
get that golden bag in that fridge back there.
This one for
what's
Keith.
the
You know what I'm saying?
What's
Right.
This one for Keith.
Yeah.
Keith who?
Keith who?
They ringing that
Nigga,
shit
fuck
throughout
it.
the whole restaurant.
Nigga, your name Keith. Nigga, I might go place an order and say Keith Leaf. Just so I can get the best product.
Hey,
Y'all ain't seen the video of the dude, and he was like, he was calling in stuff, and he was like, yeah, my name is Michael Jordan, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he showed up to the place, and he's like, reservation for Michael Jordan. They like,
Nigga.
Michael. All right.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I know.
Like, yeah.
This is what my parents named me.
Damn.
It's just like,
That's tough to be named after a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like or like have like a, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And now you got to show up like Kobe Bryant, but your name spelled with a C.
come on
You
now.
know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you're like, what am I
You made
supposed
the
to do?
reservation.
Yeah.
We thought, that it was the real deal.
Yeah.
So now what?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not sitting over here no more. I'm sitting back. You got me in the, okay.
Yeah. The table
gonna-
with the wobbly leg. You got to
Hey,
fold
that
up a
mean-
napkin 72 times to even it out.
Hell
Put it under the
yeah.
leg.
But imagine being with a woman and it's just like, you didn't have to tell them that was your name. And it's like, that's my name. It's
Yeah,
not
that's-
spelled the same.
Yeah.
That's
it's
my,
like, that's my name. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to.
You didn't have to impress me by saying, like, I'm okay with sitting. No, that's my actual name.
That's my name.
Y'all open the door for ladies? Like the car door?
Yeah. Come on now.
Daily? Like off all the time?
That's you're bad?
Wait a minute. Y'all make it seem like I got a woman that live with me. I'm just saying, like,
Would you
So I'm
open the door? Or do you open the door for your lady? So for us, it would be a do. For you, it'd be a would.
dude, yeah. If me and a young woman are going somewhere, yes, hey, I got you every time.
Okay.
That shouldn't change.
So let's say y'all a year, 2 years into dating. Are
Yeah.
you still doing it?
Yeah, it's you got to keep up. You got to keep up. I shouldn't introduce you to things I can't maintain. So in my mind, hey, I've started something.
You got to follow through.
Let me stick with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me stick with it. And if I don't stick with it, you have no problem checking me.
Okay, so if you don't, let's say you don't start with that. And then you do it spontaneously.
Oh my goodness.
Do you keep up with it from then at that point? Or is it just...
if I see if she really rocks with it, that's what it is. It's like, it's all off of emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like we saying, I can open the door all day. She might be cool with it. She'll get in the car, whatever. But there'll be sometimes, right? You pull up to the spot, the expectation, I might open the door for you to get out. But we've all had a woman that just get out the car.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it is that simple.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
doing this out of chivalry or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
and being nice, kind, or whatever. But it's just like, when you hop out the car like that, hey, we got groceries in the back.
Yeah.
We got kids in the back.
I'm hitting you with I'm punching the button, nigga. It's gonna let up.
Look,
Yeah.
you good?
Hey,
Yeah.
let me know when you're done.
I'm getting out. You all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Last bag, nigga. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's like, yeah, it's like I would start something, and yes, the goal would be to maintain it as long as possible, or let me make this a routine thing because I want you to know, one, I care about you, one, I love you, or how I feel about you, or whatever. Because it's just like, it's a part of me. Now, when I have the one off, don't beat me up behind it.
Right.
Like, oh, you just never do nothing. Like, yo, I take care of you in so many other ways.
So what is the ideal of a real man?
Different for every man
Yeah. Yeah.
and how that man was raised.
So as no homo as this can be, what does that look like? I'm curious to know. Because okay, we've identified that every relationship is different. Every woman is different. Every man is different. But what should, if we had created a standard, what should that be? You know what I mean? And I want to keep it at like things like opening the door or changing a tire.
Yeah. I think should is like, that's kind of hard because it's different per every woman is not the same. Every woman doesn't want that. You know what I mean? Like, so
especially in today's world where you know we're living with the independent woman.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like he was saying, you got to feel your woman out and see how she reacts and what, you know what I'm saying, like that emotional tie to those little things and you know what I mean, and see how and read that and be like, okay, she reacts this way to this, you know what I mean? So I think that's how you got to move per female, because like women aren't a monolith, so everybody has their own eaches that they like. Now I will say for me, shit, now I feel kind of bad because I'm like, listen, you knew we was going to the store, you seen when I was parking, you should have been had your seatbelt unbuckled, and hey, listen, by the time I parked, I mean, you gonna wait for me to get out the car, walk around, and open the door to get out? Me and my daughter, we already halfway to the store.
You looking back at the window?
I'm looking back like, yo,
Like, come on.
you going in?
And it got there to have it be a light drizzle too.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you playing in the rain.
Like, come on.
What are we doing?
It's wet out here. Hurry
Come
up.
back to the door.
Yeah, like, nah, but I'm being funny, but like, I will say this. I'm not consistent with it. There's times I do it. There's been times where like I've hopped out and I've been on my walk to the thing and I'm looking and I look back, she looking out the window, the passenger like, nigga, come get this door. And I'm like, and in my head, sometimes I'm like,
Right.
get out the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like there's other times I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, and I go and open the door, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not consistent with it.
I think that's appropriate though.
I'm not consistent with it.
Situation dictates.
Yeah. And that's true. And what I'll say is also, I don't even like to calculate the amount of years that me and my wife have been together, not even just married, but together. Like, I kind of be like, shit, man, listen, man, God damn, man, we've been, come on, man.
Yeah.
We locked in. Like, don't let it,
Twin.
don't, you know what I'm saying? Twin. Come on,
twin.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, we locked in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let a door open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ruin what we got. But I do respect the thought of, you know what I mean, being chivalrous. Yeah. You also said it too. Depends on how you grew up and what you seen. Like, I never seen that. My dad wasn't that. My dad was stone cold, no feelings. Like, everybody like, hey, listen, I go to work, I pay for everything. All the rest is on y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
figure it
that
out.
Type military, like, you know what I mean? Like,
from that age where it's like, you know, kids are learning a lot from social media and stuff these days.
That's
but
true.
like, we learned a lot of stuff from cartoons and movies too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we look at stuff and it's like, dang, that's how I should treat a woman. That's how I should do this. That's how I should do that. Or maybe this will work or maybe that'll work. You know, so it's the same stuff. It's like, yeah, we might not have seen it happen in physical, but we know in the back of our mind, like, oh, this what makes a woman smile.
Yeah.
I seen this on whatever, you know, little show or movie I was watching at the time.
that's facts.
And we'll go off of it.
And
but
you pick and choose what you want to apply.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, that situation dictates. We know when it's date night. Let me be cute about it.
Facts.
You know, let me show up just a
Facts.
little bit.
And that's when I show up. See, that's where I
Exactly.
say where I'm not consistent.
And
So,
she
like,
knows.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, this is my night tonight.
Yeah.
So princess treatment.
Exactly.
In the whip with it.
Exactly.
Popping down the mirror open, X, Y, Z. Oh, you got
little-
my favorite snacks? That's
Full thing.
the lick.
But Wednesday afternoon, we both done worked. We done picked the kid up from school.
And we at
the grocery
McDonald's.
store.
Yeah,
Look.
grocery store or something.
Come on, we going to get this groceries real quick so we can go ahead.
Hey,
and
matter
throw
of
something
fact,
together.
I'm gonna drop you off in front.
Yeah, and
In
I'm
the,
gonna
in,
go
the,
park.
in the unload load area,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go park.
Like, I'm gonna stop. Hey, hurry up real quick, because it's like 3 cars back. Like,
Be quick.
it's getting rowdy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, 4 ways only. Hey, it's only lasting so long.
Yeah, like, go ahead and get out real quick.
Y'all seen the trend with the thing now where it's like women, the things that we're talking about, but women are doing it for themselves, where it's like their man will be in the car, they're making videos, and they get in the car, they throw the flowers, the chocolate, or the cookies at the man, put the money in the visor or whatever, close it back, then get out the car, then come in the car and be like, oh, you should have never did. Oh my god. Cookies, flowers. Man's like, all of it just for you. All of it just for you. Oh, what's this in the?
I've never seen
money?
that.
Oh my goodness, you got me money too. And I'm just like,
So hold on, and they recorded the whole thing.
They recorded.
That's funny
from the start to the finish. I seen girl. She slapped the flowers on dude's chest. He's like. Like, you know, he up there, what the hell? Cookies on my them two. She all in it. Gets out the whip, gets back in. Oh, you got me cookies. Oh, and the flowers. Oh, these rose pet. Oh my goodness, you did
passive.
Buddy, like Bill just sitting there like, man,
sure. I'm glad you love it.
Yeah, this what you should be doing, nigga. Since I got to do it for myself.
Look, that's what women teaching men. Like, hey, spontaneous.
Since you don't know what to do, let me show you what I want.
They should be spontaneous with us too. Shit.
A little bit of this, a little bit.
And I'm coming from a place to where like that ain't even my bag. Right. You know what I mean? Like we, if you would have got in last night, man, I'd have had you come through. But we were talking like yesterday about, you know, like Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, and we were just saying like, you know, we get it. The bow tie was like, hey, acknowledgement, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe not so. Every woman's different. Some women want the gift. Some women want acknowledgement. Some women want whatever. Right. But at the very least, just shining a light on, hey, I am a mom. Yeah. If not your mom, I'm somebody's mom. Absolutely. That you helped me create. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But the inverse is like, I don't really care about that when it comes for Father's Day. Yeah. Hell, even my birthday.
Look,
I don't make a big deal about isolated holidays.
Yeah.
I just don't.
But you got to realize that just because what you hold, the things that you value or don't, doesn't necessarily resonate with the other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we kind of one and the same, like with that, like holidays or special days. Like I don't need like that over the top. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, happy Father's Day. Appreciate it. I'm good. I'm cool. Yeah. I ain't expecting nothing else. But I know that alone ain't just flying. You know what I'm saying? For my wife, like, nah, like, needs to be more. But what we was like yesterday, the basis of the conversation was when you're in a relationship, and so like, and then it's Mother's Day. Technically, as the spouse in that relationship, you not my mom. So, is there a pressure for me as the spouse to get you a gift on Mother's Day when you're not my mom? Like. You know what I'm saying? So like what we said is like, or I'll speak for myself. Like,
agreed. Go ahead. We said. We said
like you're not my mom, so I'm gonna use my daughter. Like I'm gonna say, hey, what do you want to get your mom for Mother's Day? And then whatever that gift and card is, and she presents it, that's what it is. Like, don't expect something from me. Like now, at a minimum, I did say yesterday, at a minimum, I'm going to take you out to eat or cook for you. But like, as far as like a gift from me to you for Mother's Day.
Fair. Age.
Okay. Because we touched on it and I want to see where you're going with it.
Okay. I feel like that's fair. Like you said, right?
That's crazy how we said it at the same time too.
It's like, so at what age? So I have a 5-year-old daughter.
Okay.
Me and her mother are not together. Mm-hmm. Cool. But in the same breath, yes, I want my daughter to get something for her mother. Mm-hmm. But we know what's acceptable and what isn't.
Yeah.
So if I ask my 5-year-old, hey, what do you want to get mom? Mm-hmm. Maybe we can make a macaroni.
Yeah.
And it's like, I need
that
to
ain't enough,
deep, baby.
Yeah.
It's like I don't maybe think something else.
Yeah.
Then
she likes purses.
Oh, wait a minute.
Too far.
I'm not that person in mommy's life. It's okay.
Yeah.
But we can get something. Let's really think about it.
Yeah, because that was going to be my next question for you. And challenge by choice, right? Yeah. Being in the position that you're in, do you feel compelled, take your daughter out of it, right? Because I think we all agree that we push the gifts through the kids.
Yeah.
But in your position, right, do you feel that it's necessary or even nice to consider buying a gift for her?
It comes into like, is it appropriate, is it not? If you're dealing with someone, how do they feel about you doing that? But also,
and if they have some, and if they moved on, and
how do they feel about you doing something, knowing like, hey, Mother's Day is coming up, you have a child, you're doing this obviously for your child to give to their mother, but the gift truly isn't from you. It's just like, I feel like you have to know me or know that man at that point. Like, you're not buying it. Like if I'm buying a gift like a purse or a bag or something like that, hey, look at me and like, yo, what are you doing for someone that you're not with?
Yeah.
And I don't receive. I think that's fair and fine and dandy. Now, if it's like, yo, it's a Ruby Tuesdays gift card and, you know, my daughter signed it, because that's another thing, right? Do I have my daughter at this time as well? Because I've done arts and crafts with my daughter for her to make for her mother, you know, and give that way. If I have her, I can do things like that. If I don't, hey, I know Mother's Day is coming up, X, Y, Z, you know, like, you good?
Yeah.
It's just like, because I know I can't do anything with my daughter to give to you, but I don't want you to think like, hey,
Not being
Nia.
acknowledged.
Right. And I speak to my daughter, I was like, yo, Mother's Day is coming up, right? Yes, Mother's Day. You know what tomorrow is? I need to say Happy Mother's Day. I'm glad you know. Absolutely. But you also need to be good.
Yeah.
So listen, when mommy's telling you this, mommy's telling you that, like, be a good girl for mommy during this time, because she does a lot for you, does she not? Yes, she does. But she's mad at me right now. And it's like, yeah, because you're not listening.
Yeah.
Baby,
Yeah.
I need you to listen. So just listen. She'll call you back.
Yeah.
I bet. Boom, we off the phone. Cool. But nah, so it's like it does have its ups and downs, but I think it's different when she's with me versus she's away from me, because I don't want the gift giving from my daughter to be misconceived for something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you know, it's gonna come from her.
Yeah.
This is, you know, Happy Mother's Day to you. I'll say Happy Mother's Day, but hey, Happy Mother's Day. Nia got you this.
Yep.
Because like you were saying, you're not my mother, you're the mother of our child, but our child should know, hey, this is Mother's Day. It's in May on this whatever Sunday of this month, and you celebrate it, and so on and so forth.
So why turn down the macaroni plate idea then?
Look, because, hey, let's be honest. Who's making a mess?
Okay.
Talk about it.
We on to something.
I have done like I said, I've done arts and crafts. We've done the paint. I can work with paint, but
Yeah.
my creative brain only works in so many different ways. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, we can do this. We can get this. Oh, well, I like da. That causes me to think in a different light.
Yeah.
Like a macaroni necklace would be cool, but there's nothing else you'd want to give. And then
Yeah.
I'll do the adult thing. Like, okay, she'll make something fine, cool, and dandy. Hey, let's also give her this gift card. You think she like that?
Boom.
Yeah, she love it. X, Y, and Z.
Boom.
All
Friendly
right, cool.
suggestions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny that when you said age and we both said okay, because we talked about that last night, because we was like, a kid 5 and under couldn't really suggest us, so you couldn't route that.
Basically
gift through
saying,
that.
at what age do you,
Yeah.
give your kid the autonomy to
Exactly.
pick those gifts?
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah, and I think we did settle about 5, 6.
Yeah,
is what we were saying.
I said as early as 4, but 5 is optimal, and then up.
My daughter be having mad crazy ideas, and her mama does have a Louis Vuitton bag. So it's just like,
what I'm saying?
look, the thinking is different.
Yeah.
She sings songs with her mother, so the thinking is very different. And it's like,
I know we ain't talking about Lululemon.
look, and it's Gucci, Prada. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
she's not just a girl.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But she's a little girl, but I know, hey, a mother and her daughter are gonna have a fun time. They're gonna always laugh it up,
Sure.
and they also gonna clash when they clash. I don't want to see her when she gets a teenager. I know that's gonna be different.
I joke with my wife all the time. I'll be like,
different.
yeah, all that attitude you give me,
Look.
wait till she grow up and she start giving you that same attitude. I'm gonna be sitting.
Don't
there
even
with the
come
popcorn,
find
like-
me.
Like, yeah,
Don't
like,
even come find me, because all I'm gonna do is
I'm like,
when they start forming sentences,
it's over with.
I wish I could go stay with dad. Like,
ooh,
you don't really want to stay here.
yeah,
I might just be a little worse.
Yeah.
When I have you actually under my roof,
exactly,
because I'm not gonna play about you.
exactly,
And you just ain't gonna do whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think like your mama. I'm a man.
Yeah.
And I know you getting to that age where you like boys and hey, look, don't play with me.
Listen, every time we kind of get around that subject, we be like, I ain't ready. I ain't even ready to talk about it. Goddammit.
Look.
Like, bro, nah, man.
What?
Because being a man and knowing like your thought pattern and we was at a younger age and like what was
some
on your
point.
mind at all the times.
Yeah.
At some point, we were there.
Yeah.
I can't knock the next person.
I wonder what new thing kids are gonna try, to pull the wool over our eyes.
Man.
Oh, I mean, it's just my friend.
And especially because we're the generation of, pre-technology and technology.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we've tried all the things
Yeah.
from both eras.
Yeah.
You know?
Kids are gonna when you have something on your mind and you have something that you want to do or is piquing your interest, you're gonna find a way to scratch that itch, if that makes sense. Because like for us, like when we wanted to link up with somebody and just see somebody and just be around them, with them, you know what I'm saying, whenever we could, and we just couldn't come out and be like, yo, could I go chill with this opposite, like my homegirl, skating ring.
Yeah.
Yo, can I go to the skating ring? Make sure you go into the skating ring. I'm gonna see my parents. I can go to the skating ring, and then like, hey, what happens? Like once you dropped off at the skating ring and that car leave,
Man, what?
whether we stay at the skating ring or not,
You just gotta know what time to be back.
Skating
exactly.
You just gotta know the return time.
Mall,
Bowling alley,
movies.
Yeah, movies.
like you found a way.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like it's a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Kids are a lot more smarter than us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with technology and social media, it's a lot more ways to maneuver the system. But luckily for us, we grew up with technology. So we can kind of be like, I see the play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but by the time they get there, because what, you got about what, 4 more years, 4, maybe 5. I'm about right behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, actually a little less than that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Yeah, we hit double digits this year, so.
And look, my daughter's a lover. She's not a fighter. I was telling you this.
Hey, look, he's like, look, let me bail my girl out real quick. It sounds like I'm kicking her back in.
She's a lover, not a fighter. So it's just like, even with she thinks all the harmless things.
But not to say you're a bad person, but if she's a fifth of who you are, the world needs to watch out. Because you are a lot. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. You are a lot. And do with that information as you will.
Someone may agree with you. I don't know.
How do we feel about warm embraces? Do we have friends of ours who we feel that are handsy, or affectionate? You know what I mean? Just they lean into the emotion.
Be specific.
Yeah.
Friends of what nature?
Yeah.
No, like male friends. My bad.
Okay.
So like male friends. You know what I mean? Do you have male friends in your life that are they just lean into being emotional? They just lean into
Hell no.
Yeah. Let me sit up and straight. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Fuck, nah.
Ain't no one walking up on me like that.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
So hold on, you don't have friends that you hug? Like male friends that you hug?
What's the hug? Because there's a male hug.
No dap hug.
There's
just straight hug.
Like I do my auntie. We don't walk up. No, we don't. No, never that. You might hit him with the
dap hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
That's it.
Yeah.
My father may get a hug from me, and that may be the only male I can think of.
Yeah. Double arm.
Maybe an uncle.
Back to back.
A long
you know what I'm saying?
uncle.
But
that was his uncle.
But there's nothing you've done in your life where it was it just made you feel like, yo, I need to hug you. Another man.
To another man?
Yeah.
A situation that I could be in that I need to hug another man is what you just asked me? Have I been in a situation that I needed?
However you need to say it. However many times you need to say it, and however you need to say it.
A full embrace hug.
Yeah.
With both arms.
Both arms on your back. Maybe a few pats.
In my ear. Brother, I got you.
Yeah.
I could think church, but that didn't happen either. So
church had a distinctive hug too.
There it
is.
Did. There it is.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So I would shout out my homie Reggie. You know what I'm saying? He's always out of the group, out of like my close group of friends. He's been the more I don't want to say affectionate because that's like, but more free with his, like, you know, just like open, like with his feelings type thing. And my homie Reggie, he will give you a full embrace. You know what I'm saying? To the point that, like, bring it in. and to the point that when he hug you, like, you kind of got to hug back, or you're standing there with your arms dangling, looking like, I don't want to be in this situation. So
and you don't want to do that because now, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I thought we was boys.
But he doing it, and even if you did, he didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, he like, hey, I love you this way. Don't care how you love me back, but just letting you know that's what it is. So it's like, but he's my only homeboy that gets that off, and it's like, I don't think nothing else about it. If any of my other homeboys gave me like a full embrace hug, I'm like, all right, what's like, you straight? Right. What's wrong?
Who?
Yeah, like
So I want to be specific, right? Because I don't want us to get too far into the tangent without any kind of context.
Yeah.
Because there was some buzz going around about Michael B. Jordan, and how he addresses other males, with close physical, embrace.
certain males, not all.
Certain males,
Yeah.
like obviously his boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And basically he was saying that anybody that tries to make something sexual of it has a problem. Those guys are all my brothers. I love them with all my heart, and they love me. It's not sexual. It's just brotherhood.
Yeah.
So, with that given context, does that change your answer? You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, the hug from the back or the hug period, is that something that needs to be addressed? Or is it just one of those things like, yo, if he feels that comfortable with me, then I'm just that comfortable with him, and it just don't need to be said?
I think that. I think we can also tie it back to what you said earlier, like just what you seen growing up. Like he may have grew up where men were more showed those type of emotions.
Yeah.
Or like had a bunch of sisters.
Yeah.
And I don't know him, but I'm just saying like,
yeah,
because you've heard that before, right?
Yeah,
Like
I've had a lot of sisters. I have 3 sisters, but I'm not embracing. I was just embracing niggas that was like, these are men, not women. You know what I'm saying? I was also
so
raised.
It stops at a handshake for you.
I was raised by my father, so
okay.
you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, oh, you shake a man's hand, you look him dead in his face. Hey, my name is X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Now I'm also at an age now where I don't do too many tight handshakes. Don't squeeze the fuck out of my hand. I'm pulling my shit away. I don't give a fuck. Like, hey, like I'm good with a cool handshake. Hey,
even
nice
if it's like a connection that you're trying to build or a relationship you're trying to build with like a financial advisor or a businessman.
It's not a pissing war. Like I don't need to squeeze the shit out of your hand for you to know what about me. What do you know now?
But you know how we were taught growing up. The firmness of a handshake.
Yeah, a strong handshake. Yeah, it's 2025.
So you just don't think it's necessary anymore.
I won't shaking that many hands from 2024 back.
Yeah.
So at 2025, I'm shaking hands, and you still want to give me this heavy ass handshake? It's not going to change my work ethic and what I'm on.
I honestly think, and with that, like, I honestly think eye contact weighs more for me than the handshake. Like, look me in my eye, boom, I'm such and such, yeah. So
we here.
Yeah.
That little dumb shit. Hey,
yeah.
Look, what the fuck you squeezing my hand so tight for?
This is a random one-off, but we were listening, and we were sitting in the same little meeting, seminar, whatever you want to call it. But we were talking about, I don't know what the overarching topic was about, but basically it was just like, when people are talking to you, right?
Yeah.
And how you and I could be talking. You could be telling me some shit, debriefing me about a story, telling me about how your day was. And, it's just, I'm on my phone, or I got my phone out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting because one, I do it. But, they were just saying, like, it just, the little things, right? The little things, right? And little things like, okay, if somebody's talking to me, I need to have my phone away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or not even face down.
Yeah.
Because that don't do shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like having your phone away. And when you were saying about like making eye contact, or you said make eye contact, excuse me, like making eye contact, it made me think of that. You know what I mean? Because like when people are talking to you, you should want to give them your full attention.
Yeah. Because if you think about communication in general, you got verbal and nonverbal.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't have to be speaking to you to communicate to you. So the nonverbal part is the eye contact or giving you the attention. Like, can I listen to you and still be, can I multitask? Yes. But like if we watching a game and you just talking like in general about the game, cool. But like if you're talking to me like, if we're in conversation and I'm, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm in my phone, like it's off-putting. Like, I don't know if you're paying attention to me or whatever the case is. Yeah. Because you will do that. Like, you'll be like, all right, and you'll be like,
but it could be like I'm looking something up to relate to the conversation.
Could be, but that's communicated.
Yeah.
But to add, when we talked about the handshake, because it's like, I don't want that to be misconstrued. Because
I have another point to add too.
There's things that are appropriate, but what's the weight of it?
Yeah.
Like you're saying, The eye contact. I can give you eye contact. I might give you a weak handshake, but you know I'm engaged.
Yep.
But I've also have met people for the first time, and they don't give a natural first handshake. I might have hit the dap on the first, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is a different type of party. Okay, cool. So it's like, what's truly the weight of a strong and firm handshake these days across
the board?
men, across the board, and especially with men or even just black men in general, if we're still meeting father figures in people's lives, and it's just like, yo, I don't know, he didn't give me a strong handshake. People ain't really on that type of time, Pops.
And briefly going back to the relationship of said person. What if that's their style?
Yeah.
It could come off as off-putting that you don't embrace how they embrace you.
Yeah.
The hugs and shit.
Yeah. So what's the difference?
I think you gotta know, like, I think that's but the premise of what your question was about him was close friends. That's why I think we asked, like, what type of friends, because, like, outside your main group,
we're not talking about like work associate, you know what I mean? Or somebody that you just rarely deal with. I'm talking about like you have years with this person.
Yeah.
Y'all went through something, I don't want to say traumatic, but y'all went through something that built a bond.
Yeah.
You know, to where like, hey, there's certain things that you can do that a lot of other people can't do.
You know this person, you know the intent behind the action. And that's why I said, like, even with him, like, I don't do that with anybody else, but with him, it's like I don't even think nothing else of it. Like, it's boom, like, bow. I, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do that and we move on, and I might go to my nigga that's standing right next to him, and we just gonna bow. You know what I'm saying? And but we got the same level of experience, love, and relationship. But yeah,
and off of that, I think about it, not them, but like in settings like that where I have homies where like I just greet a little too much, and then I come off of that into a firm handshake, and then I go back to a and then firm handshake,
You be looking for the hug and you don't get it sometimes.
I've never been rejected.
I was looking for a hug. I got a handshake.
Pound it.
You wanted a hug. You got the handshake.
Right, nigga.
Yo, ugly.
Word.
Ugly.
Oh, we're not there.
But
yet.
but what I'm saying to that is like you on the other end, on the receiving end of the embrace, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
He gave him the dap hug. He just gave me a dap.
Yeah.
You not feeling no type of way?
It's like, know your audience.
But I'm saying in the sense of you might think y'all are flyer than what y'all actually are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
It might make me reflect, but I'd be like, they got something going on that I don't know about. But that's not between me and them. It's just like, if Buddy's out giving hugs, it's like, you got to know dog to know that that's what he do.
Yeah.
That's the shit he be on.
Yeah.
But everybody know him as that type of person. He gonna embrace you like that every single time, and there's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, I try to take the LeBron James mentality of just memorizing how you embrace people. What? Don't laugh. I'm serious. Like the LeBron James
like this.
Yeah, like, okay, I know he wants to go for the dap hug. I know he wants the motherfucking You know what I mean?
It's a lot of handshakes.
You know what I mean? He's just doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, the one that just y'all going the compliment battle. You know what I mean? Who's gonna win the compliment battle?
You big dog. No, you big dog.
Like, I see you.
I'm trying to be like you.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I ain't got nothing going on.
You got it. Yeah.
Why can't black people just say thank you?
Hey, it's our lingo. That's our lingo. Like, that's a form of communication. Like, we understand, and we are saying thank you, just in a different
and
form.
saying things twice. Why the fuck do we have to say things twice?
Got to let them know.
Like,
how you doing? Good.
Good.
All right.
Hey, chilling.
I told you we thinking because it's just like, dang, I might have something else to add, but I don't want to let them go yet.
Yeah.
But I got something else on the end of this. I don't. Good.
Yeah.
Ain't much been going on.
And the insults be a compliment.
Come on now.
Like, we just through insult. It's like if I insult you, that means we really cool.
Yeah.
But if I don't, then it's okay. All right, get on.
Really fuck with me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to ask.
We all knew it. We was all thinking it.
That's it.
Still ain't shit though.
That's it.
Knowing that you the shit.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that black people just do. When the silence is about to commence, now you just start saying shit to fill it in. You like, okay, it's getting quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all tried this?
Like, somebody throw something out there just to make it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, that's fly though.
Yeah.
That's fly. You look like you got a hot take You like you've been sitting on. You like you've been sitting on some shit. You should be comfortable by now. All right, you should be. Stop looking up, nigga. The set ain't gonna change. You should be comfortable by now.
People watch it like, damn, the room must be big as hell.
So you gonna go shoot the club up? It really ain't all that. It's a 12. It's a 10 by 12.
We was in a closet, nigga.
Look, I'm not a white.
No AC.
Yeah, they thinking about to shoot something up. I don't got nothing on me. Look, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Pockets clean.
Good.
Look. Look, this is not Atlanta.
Hey, listen.
That type of time, I'm not
prepared.
on.
Be prepared at all times.
Oh, yeah, keep your head on the shoulder. Somebody gonna say, hey.
Yeah.
Don't look back.
A twin.
Don't
ever. I know I ain't got a twin.
Ever look back. Yo, my boy.
Yeah. Oh man.
No,
that's it.
Don't ever look back, especially at a certain time of the night. Keep rolling. If you're not from there, you know that you're visiting for the night. Hey, why are you turning around?
Man, that's how I felt about that one time when we was downtown and the YNs was walking around with the ski mask.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what do you have a ski mask on at 11:30 at night for?
Yeah, they ain't up to no good.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
Yo, I know you're sweating in there.
Bubble coat on. Yeah. Nah, I'm straight.
On whatever.
Yeah. Like y'all going that way? Oh, I'm going that way.
Yeah, let me hit that U-turn real quick.
I'm time.
Opposite way.
I'm on that time.
Yeah.
What you on? That time.
That time. Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. You don't want to find out either.
Like, oh, that means it's time for me to get the fuck up out of here. Like,
I fuck with you. Yeah. Don't be around here in the next 5 minutes. Wait.
Do we believe in meeting women as their best self?
Absolutely.
On the first date? And I mean,
I jumped the gun.
Physically, I know. Because now I'm about to just say shit to get a reaction out of you. Because I just know how to push a button. You know, and really, I want to start it around like women who wear makeup, right?
Okay.
You know, do you feel that you should, you know? Because I don't want to say don't wear no makeup on the first date.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't want you to do too much to where when you take it off, I'm seeing somebody completely different.
Okay.
So let's back it up a little bit. And feel free to jump in, man, because I know you over there like double dutch. You over there double dutching. But like, you know, because me, I'm gonna jump off on the ledge. I'm not a fan of makeup.
Okay.
It's not a non-negotiable or it's not a deal breaker. But I'm not a big fan of makeup. Like, and if the furthest I'm willing to go is a little bit of foundation, maybe a little eyeliner. But like, that's it though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you to foundation, coat, blush, coat, pump.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying shit. I don't even know what pump is.
When you start getting with the foundation and outline, I'm like, shit, you know some shit.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Listen, salute.
Nah, don't do that. But this is, you know, like, what's your thoughts on that?
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, like I told you, I don't have a problem with makeup either. But there does come a point in time where, hey, I want to see what your bare face look like. And it doesn't need to be announced like, this is my bare face.
Yeah.
So we know what I look like outside of how you met me. But it's just like, naturally, I feel like it'll happen. But it should get to a point to where, hey, I have now seen you outside where, hey, you fucked with me this much to give me your number, whatever. But, hey, now this is the second date. Cool. Face still look the same. Hey, I'm fucking with it. Hair's done. You look beautiful. I'm happy with it. But as we continue on, if you know there's something underlying, it's just like even me having a child, for example. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to have to say something. The expectation is that, hey, I bring up the fact like, hey, I do have a daughter or I have kids or whatever the case is. It's just like, you know, don't keep it. And I'm not saying like, yeah, if you get up and you put on a full face of makeup every day, that's fine. But in the same breath, if you know you look completely different in some way, shape, or form, and you know it can be something that would, I guess, turn off a person, one, I feel like that person's going to be hurt regardless if that person chooses to leave. But then two, it's just like, hey, I don't know when that appropriate time is.
Yeah.
But I think it should be more forefront than it's given sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that right there. Because you got to, like, don't bait me in on, and I don't want to say bait, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't draw me in on one thing and then it switches to something. And then, like, because that may trigger something in me to be like, you know what? I'm not as into it or whatever. You know what I mean? And especially if you
That's how I feel about wigs.
You feel like,
Come on now.
yeah, I'm with that.
now.
Listen, hey, I tell my wife all the time, like, and you know my wife do hair.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, listen, if you have to, so for the people that have to do the wigs, you know, hey, salute. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not a fan of the wigs because I feel like maybe I just know, and I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like, no. Like, I know that it's not that. Like, I'm not against weave. Mm-hmm. I'm a bigger fan of like braids. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not against weave or anything like that. But it's just like the wigs, something about the wig, and it may be living with a woman and then seeing her like take it off and then seeing it sit over there, and I'm just like looking at it like, get out my house. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like,
and you know, and I think it would be a little different, like if I met you with your natural hair and then you just decided to put on a wig.
Yeah.
But like, it's the first meet.
Yeah.
And you have a wig.
I'm not mad at it.
You're not mad at what?
I'm not mad at the wig. I don't
On the first meet?
I don't care for wigs entirely. It's how you do your hair. Because we've
big.
seen, like, you can see a woman use or wear a wig. Use a wig is crazy, huh?
Yeah.
But wear a wig. But, you know, it's like you don't hear these jokes from nowhere. It's because we've seen it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look like she got a helmet on her head.
Yeah.
I'm not finna go on women.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Mind you.
yeah.
But
Not on your first episode. You might be back. I'm going to just leave it at that. You might be back.
I'm not going at y'all. I'm just saying we've heard the jokes. But yes, if you know how to do your hair, that's one thing. If you don't, that's two things. Like, but you should know where to go.
Yeah.
But also, context, I'll be 32 this year. Mm-hmm. So a
I
lot
was
of those.
supposed to put a round of applause after that. But go ahead.
But the thing is, it's like there is a level of expectation. How you look, are you put together? You know what I'm saying? And then that's where we get into like the makeup things. Like, yeah, I don't mind going out and meeting a person and they have makeup on their face. Not at all. But I also want to know what you really look like. And I get it. I may have to earn that or deserve to see that side of you. But it shouldn't be a bamboozle or a catfish in a sense to where it's just like, yo, I don't put makeup on. I don't get no enhancements on my shit unless the barber decides he wants to get fancy.
Yeah.
And even at that point, I'm like, oh, he hit me with the shit today. Okay, cool. I didn't ask for it. Just gave it to me. I'm looking at myself like, dang, I do look a little different today.
Yeah.
But typically, I do not. So I'm off the, hey, you just getting what I got and these jokes if I got them today.
Yeah. Like this is me. You know what I mean?
Right, but if I'm not in that mood, it might be a bad date. But aside of that, I know you've put yourself together. You've done the makeup. You made sure your hair is done. I'm not mad at any of that. You have a lifestyle that you're trying to maintain or maintaining if you're able to afford it. Cool, great. That doesn't mean I don't want to know the real you and what you look like. What's your face under that? I like freckles. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Like, I don't care if you got a little blemish here or there. That's cool. That's natural to me, right? Your hair, like, hey, you know how to do hair. You don't. That's why you keep your hair done. I'm not mad at that. Are you learning? No. Okay. I got someone that does hair, so my hair is always good. I'm not mad at that at all. But even the one-offs, that's fine because now we're getting to know the real each other. Like if we're in the same under the same roof at any point in time. Whether you have your place, I have my place. I'm gonna smell your morning breath at some point.
Yeah,
and that's absolutely fine and expected. Yeah, but it does come to a point where it's just like, hey, I'm just curious, but I don't want to sound rude by asking. And it's just like, what? Good.
Yeah.
What's under the hood?
Yeah.
Pop it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why.
Hey, popping it. But hey, the way some of them wigs is
Let me just.
I'm gonna show you.
Hey, shit.
Yeah.
It already be peaking
Straight
because this
backs.
shit already be sliding back.
It's straight backs.
Yeah.
Girl, your hair long. Undo them braids, man.
I just want to be able to know that with you in the natural,
just the raw
you,
that we good, we locked in.
I like natural women and their natural faces, and seeing smiling black women. I think it's just truly amazing. Like it's like you just don't get that anymore. And then when like especially today, like you go out and you express creativity at podcasts like this, y'all are doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're expressing creativity. You're talking about whatever. You know, people are coming and they're listening and having these things art.
Yeah.
You know, music, you know, it's just all those things, photos, you know, videos, everything. It's just like I enjoy seeing people enjoying hobbies and crafts like that because they are one in a million, and it's very far off that you come past people that's just like, I'm gonna make it some way, shape, or form doing this. Because we could say, we could say growing up, yo, you need to do something with yourself.
Yeah.
You gonna get outside and cut grass.
Yeah.
You gonna get outside and do this, that to make $1 or $1 or $2.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, I like my hobbies. I don't mind living how I've been living.
Yeah.
And scraping together this and this for something that I truly love. And that takes a different type of heart and desire.
Yeah, it do.
And it's like, yo, get after it. So yeah, why wouldn't I love that black woman? And hey, wipe that makeup off your face, man.
And take that cape off your back too, nigga, because this nigga is pandering, nigga.
I'm selling it.
This nigga is
Am I looking
pandering.
in the right
Eligible
camera?
bachelor. Yes, you are looking in the right camera.
Beat the fuck up,
Hey,
man.
I'm gonna put his handle under his
Next one, I'm gonna be like this. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
She heard it.
Yeah, she heard it.
She heard it. I thought I was safe.
Yeah.
But she took that makeup off.
Oh my god.
I'm doing a lot.
Hey, last thing before we get up out of here. Do y'all think, and I gotta approach this correctly, do y'all think y'all could ever be swingers?
Hell no. Hell no.
I don't either. But I do want to have the topic of what ifs, right? And what that would look like. Or I want to put myself in the mind of one for just a couple minutes.
Definition for a second, though. Swingers. What is like swingers like entail? Because I'm thinking like just open, you know what I'm saying? Like multiple people in a room.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like
You and your significant other is open to having sexual relationships with other couples. You know what I mean? Like whether that's like your wife or your girl being able to have sex with this guy and y'all disassociating like feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
or infidelity.
Yeah, like y'all just like, yo, it's just sex. She want to express herself in that way. Like I'm cool with that because I know that that's mine at the end of the day. And I can go out and do the same thing.
Yeah.
My only issue with it is that it's still a sense of parameters. You could still cheat
during it.
No, not during swinging, but it's like and stick with me. What's fun about cheating, right? Not getting caught or doing something outside of the construct of what's agreed upon.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, just because you're swinging and it's like you are having sex or doing sexual things with somebody else. It's through approval of your partner.
Right.
That's going to run ahead at some point too.
Yeah. Depends.
So it's
and I don't know if it's rules to swinging. Maybe
it is.
Maybe that be. Oh, is it?
And I don't know. Let me back up.
Right, I
did say that. I did say that kind of fast, but but
let me see y'all rule book.
But I because even like polygamy, right? There's still rules to like because listening to Mandy and Weezy, right? And not Weezy. She can do no wrong. But anyway, there's still rules to whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's swinging, polygamy, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, okay, you're giving me approval to mess with this person.
Yeah.
But then what if I see somebody else? And let's say I engage you about it, and then you say no, and then I still go do it.
Do it. Yeah. I mean, granted, yeah. But I think, what if you in one of those those relationships where it's just kind of like open door? It was just kind of like, yo, you do what you do, I do what I do. We don't necessarily have to run it through each other, but we know at the end of the day,
don't let it get back to me.
Yeah, or
have any consequences or say
But at the end of the day, we know that we're loyal to each other. We, you know what I'm saying, like. What we have is what we have, but like, what you do is what you do, but we coming back to it. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be that open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why my sentiment is like, it's, and I'm not endorsing it, but I'm just saying it's when the chase, or you're doing it like because like okay, she doesn't know or he doesn't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you have that approval, it's like, and at first it's cool because like yo, the typical person isn't in a polyamorous relationship or they're not in a swinger relationship. So it's like okay, cool, but then it's like it gets to a point where it's like okay, this is getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just men naturally, they're still gonna flock to something else.
Yeah.
And there is gonna be that one time where you don't announce it.
Yeah.
But hey, I thought we was open.
Yeah.
Because even with open relationships, right? Think about it. What if it's on some shit where it's like, okay, we could be open, but you can't go for your type. And you know what that type is. You get what I'm saying?
I don't play with none of that shit.
Because it's like now there's that fear tactic of I don't want you to meet your type, and then now this messes this whole matrix up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I don't know. That'd be an interesting to know somebody that was like, you know, into that, to kind of to peek into that world. Cause I mean, all of the stuff, I mean, unless you got experience in it, like all of it's assumptions from the outside looking in. You know what I mean? Cause like I know people that can disassociate sex from relationships. But to me, I feel like once you take that, like, and it's probably I can't even think of the word right now, but like as a man, like I could be like, oh, I can go have sex and bust this chick down and then come back and not think nothing of that chick. But then when I think about a female going and having sex with somebody, like I'm thinking like, oh, you have to have liked this person or at a certain level to be able
there's more. There's something else.
It's more than just sex. So like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but that's not fair. But that's just how my mind is wired. But some people are just like so open to just like, yeah, it's just sex.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm not at that maturity level, I'll say. Like I can't. Nah, I'm not okay with that.
I have a big heart. So it's like, no, I ain't on no type of time like that. Like either it's us or it just ain't happening. But with that, it's just like, yeah, I would ask for the communication. If there's something I'm not doing that you're expecting as a woman or as a partner of mine, like please tell me. And all I can do at that point is try to, you know, meet you there.
Yeah.
And I get it. If I don't ever meet you there, you have not the right, but hey, if you think we're better apart than what we got going on, cool. But at least you've communicated with me.
Yeah.
Your thoughts, your feelings and how you feel about what we're trying to do. But to just step out or to do this or do that and think nothing of it, like,
yeah.
And then to find out. And it's just like, yo, I'm not even, like, the whole time I'm not even tripping about what you got going on, but you could have told me what you had going on. Because, hey, look, I get it. We're human beings, male, woman, whatever. I knew you before you even knew I actually knew what you was on. Ain't mad at it. You got a pass, I got a pass. You got bodies, I got bodies. Cool. Not mad at it. Now, if I'm not doing something or this isn't what you thought it was, you could communicate to me. Don't worry about hurting my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know you've been real with me.
Yeah.
And that's the same expectation that I assume would be on myself for that woman.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I should be able to talk to you and tell you what's up. It shouldn't always be like, you always doing this, you always doing that. You too heartfelt, you da-da-da. It's like, yeah, and you're not going to find it nowhere else.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you long for that and you don't get it. And you're always curious or wondering of how does he feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, am I really meeting his expectations and his standards? Oh, he's coming home late. Like, am I really what he wants?
And to everything you just said is, to me, I'm taking it as an excused absence to fill the gap.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's our, and that's why I said our generation is so dangerous because we've created so many new norms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we've created so many acceptable norms.
Yeah.
We ain't got to get into the eaches, but it's just like of shit that we know ain't right.
Yeah.
That we just said, okay, well, let's put a title on it so we can make it right.
Come on.
Because
and everything and I have nothing to add to what you said, but hearing you lay it out like that makes me think of it. We're just finding an excused absence to go fill the gaps of, because it's like to what he said. Why not just tell me?
Yeah.
Say what's up.
Like you can't sit here and say, yo, this is my person, but
yeah.
and the light bulb went off for me kind of late too. I'm not gonna say I was just perfect, but like, yeah, it's just it's like, bro.
Yeah, I think it's social media, man. Like it's we live in the world of information.
Yeah.
So none of this stuff is new, but before it wasn't so in your face. But now, as the more it's in your face, the more it becomes the norm.
Yeah.
So now, then you start creating spaces for people to be normal or express themselves in the way that they want. So now it's kind of like, okay, eventually over time, if you see it so much, it's like your sensation to that is gonna shrink. Like it's gonna be like, okay, it started as outrage, but now it's kind of like, you see it all the time, so it's just like it's not too far fetched.
Yeah.
Guys, this was good. And Hurd. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Round of applause for my mans, yo. Round of applause for my man.
First official guest.
I think he smoked it.
Yeah.
I think he smoked it, man. I don't want to close too soon, but yeah, I think he smoked it. That was long.
All right.
Had to wait for that last clap.
Yeah.
But no, this was huge, man. This was great. Hey, and I hope you come back. I hope you come back. I hope you feel that. Don't say shit. Because you're going to say some shit. You're going to go off script. I gave you a script. You rehearsed it. All right. Stick to it. You've been doing good. You've been doing, yep.
Go ahead and cancel this.
This nigga scrolled up on his phone to us. Hey, you're highlighted in yellow. Remember that. Nah, but
155.
Any alibis in the room before we get up out of here?
Nah.
And Hurd, thank you, brother.
Thank
you, brother. Salute to you, man. You've been great. You did everything I thought you were gonna do.
I hope so. That's a lot of expectation to live up to.
As always, we appreciate y'all for listening. Please continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. www.withthebros.myshopify.com. And I know I keep saying this, but I promise you there is some new shit on the way. All right.
Sure.
The summer is almost here officially. Right. So I know y'all, people have been hitting us asking for t-shirts, hats. Brose is modeling a lid. I'm modeling a lid. We've sold some, right? But we need to officially get it on the website, man, so we can really get it out to the masses. So please stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. And yeah, with that said, with the bros, we out.